softly taps against my window. I smile as I wonder how you are, even though there's 1,000 miles between us. Our love reaches twice as far. When it looks like the storm will last forever and the sun is barely peeping through, anytime you're feeling lost and lonely, please come on home to this little patch of blue. You wear the wings of a dreamer. Your feet were not made for solid ground, and I pray that my love will keep you flying, 'cause I would never try to hold you down. When it looks like the storm will last forever and the sun is barely peeping through, anytime you're feeling lost and lonely, please come on home to this little patch of blue. Rainbows leaves you empty, well, darling, I hope you'll always know, as long as this heart is beating in me, you'll always have a place where you can go. Like the storm will last forever and the sun is barely peeping through, anytime you're feeling lost and lonely, please come on home to this little patch of blue. Come on home to this little patch of blue. As the train pulls out today from Derry City, 1,000 memories linger in my mind. Why do I have to go? It's such a pity. And all the dear old friends I leave behind. As I gaze beyond the harbor, I'm recalling familiar names like Doherty and Coyle. Through misty eyes I see the teardrops falling. Goodbye to my old hometown on the Foyle. spiral of St. Eugene's seemed to vanish. In the distance o'er the city, oh so high, my childhood thoughts I never want to vanish. Where I wonder if it reaches to the sky. Many thousand miles I'll travel on my journey to a new home on the wild Australian soil. But never can I hope to lose the yearning to return to my old hometown on the foil. No, never can I hope to lose the yearning to return to my old hometown on the foil.
First thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing, a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. No one to change my mind, but Mama tried. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild, my Mama seemed to know what lay in store. Despite all my Sunday learning, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama didn't hold me anymore. I turned 21, prison, doing life without parole. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. Her pleading I denied, that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old Daddy, rest his soul, left Mama a heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21, prison, doing life without parole. No one could change my mind, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better. Her pleading I denied, that leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried.
Today I started loving you again. Now I'm right back where I really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. Then today I started loving you again. What a fool I was to think I could get by with only these 2 million tears I've cried. I should have known the worst was yet to come, and that crying time for me had just begun. Today I started loving you again. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. Then today I started loving you again. 'Cause today I started loving you again. Now I'm right back where I really always been. I got over you just long enough to let my heartache mend. Then today I started loving you again. Yes, today I started loving you again.
Your eyes were as bright as they were the first night when we danced to an old-fashioned tune in a dusty old schoolhouse on Saturday night. How we laughed as we waltzed round the room. You came from the valleys to the dark city alleys to care for the young and the poor, and me, a young soldier with medals galore that I'd won in the African War. Now my heart filled with joy as the others passed by the look in their eyes I well knew that never before as we swept around the floor had they seen someone lovely as you. Your hair shone like gold, the joy to behold. Your beauty was known far and wide. There was many a young lad who'd laid down his life one moment to be by your side. But you gave them no glance and you gave them no dance as you gracefully stepped on the floor. With me, a young soldier with medals galore that I'd won in the African War. My heart filled with joy as the others passed by the look in their eyes I well knew that never before as we swept around the floor had they seen someone lovely as you. When the morning had come and the dancing all done, we'd walk in the dawn of the day. I would tell you tall stories of battles and glories and comrades who fell in the fray. Now the years come and go, still the love that you show is as sweet and as warm as before. When I, a young soldier with medals galore, coming home from the African War. My heart filled with joy as the others passed by the look in their eyes I well knew that never before as we swept around the floor had they seen someone lovely as you. No, never before as we swept around the floor had they seen someone lovely as you.
Time had stopped and I didn't wasn't meant to bring us tears. Love like ours should never die. So darling, let's turn back the years. Darling, let's turn back the years and go back to yesterday. Let's pretend that time has stopped and I didn't go away. Make us happy. It wasn't meant to bring us tears. Love like ours should never die. So darling, let's turn back the years. Darling, let's turn back the years and go back to yesterday. Let's pretend the time has stopped and I didn't go away. Darling, let's turn back the years and go back to yesterday. Let's pretend that time has stopped and I didn't go away. Let's pretend that time had stopped and I didn't go away.
If there ever was an angel, then surely you must be one. If there ever was a perfect love, when I look at you, I see one. If there's heaven here on earth, then this must surely be. I want you to be the last one to touch me. The last thing I remember before I go to sleep is the touch of your sweet lips softly kissing me. Then I go to sleep thinking how happy you make me. I want you to be the last one to touch me. And when it's time to lay me down for my eternal sleep, once more let your fingers softly touch my cheek. If I know that you have touched me, then I will sleep in peace. I want you to be the last one to touch me. And when the night is over and time will be no more, they tell me we shall meet again upon a golden shore. And so when I awaken from my eternal sleep, I want you to be the first one to touch me. I want you to be the first, the last, the only
looking for a brand new bed of roses, a love just like mine that stands the test of time. I'm looking for a brand new bed of roses, a love with everlasting clinging vines. Roses and true love fade a little now and then, but with the kiss and sunshine they'll blossom once again. I'm looking for a brand new bed of roses, a love with everlasting clinging vine. Roses and true love fade a little now and then, but with the kiss and sunshine they'll blossom once again. I'm looking for a brand new bed of roses, a love with everlasting clinging vine, a love with everlasting clinging vines.
At my door the leaves are falling, and the cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. I go out on a party and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, 'cause I still miss someone. No, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone. No, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if she's sorry for leaving what we've begun. There's someone for me somewhere, and I still miss someone, and I still miss someone.
He was never there when stay home just one time. He'd just smile and say, I'm sorry, but there's no need to worry. Gonna meet some army buddies, drink some beer and fight the war. In the kitchen making wishes as she tidied up the dishes on another lonely weekend, on a wine she drank alone. And the night they hold no pity in the cold of New York City, where she waits there in the darkness to hear his key turn in the door. And then one night he came home sober, with a longing just to hold her. He found a note she'd written, waiting by the telephone. And she says, I'll always love you, I never will forget you, but I just can't take this lonely feeling anymore. She says, I'm going to California, taste the sunshine and the wine, sit beside the rolling ocean and slowly pass the time, reading books and old love stories, forget about my worries, and maybe, who knows, maybe we'll meet again sometime. Now the nights are long and lonely as he sits and watches TV, drinking beer and chasing whiskey, wondering where it all went wrong. And his eyes are tired and burning from the dreams that keep returning, and all his yesterdays, they won't leave him alone. She says, I'm going to California, taste the sunshine and the wine, sit beside the rolling ocean and slowly pass the time, reading books and old love stories, forget about my worries, and maybe, who knows, maybe we'll meet again sometime. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll meet again sometime.
When evening falls, his gentle way, when daylight closes tired eyes and slips away, when firelight bathes in golden hue, in my little corner of the night I think of you, and nothing then can come between us. No mountains high see the love that could have been ours when fireside dreaming carries you home to me. And if my hopes cannot come true, I'll spend each night of my life in fireside dreams of you. While breezes talk to every tree, and through my window old man moonlight smiles at me. Across the sky of darkest blue, I lose my sorrow in the flames and think of you. My foolish heart is sweetly yearning for how I wish this world to be, and like a ship that keeps returning, my fireside dreaming carries you home to me. My fireside dreaming carries you home to me.
As I stroll around London City, neath the sky so dark and grey, I don't hear familiar sounds. My mind keeps drifting away across that deep blue ocean and down that old roadway to see again that thrashing mill on an Irish harvest day. On an Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stray, I'll tread again my footsteps home on an Irish harvest day. I can see my dear old mother outside her cottage door, singing some old Irish songs I long to hear once more. And I wonder if she's waiting with a kind word she might say. God bless you all and welcome home on an Irish harvest day. On an Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stray, I'll tread again my footsteps home on an Irish harvest day. Every now, there's no one there no more. The roses are all dead and gone outside our cottage door. The young folk are all scattered and the old ones passed away. There's no one left to greet me home on an Irish harvest day. On an Irish harvest day, now long passed away. Beautiful memories will never decay. No matter where I wander, no matter where I stray, I'll tread again my footsteps home on an Irish harvest day. I'll tread again my footsteps